What your Mario Kart main says about you. If you play Mario, you like things simple. You're not necessarily boring, but you do enjoy the basic things in life. If you play Luigi, you're an absolute Giga Chad. People also tend to consider you a very good friend. If you play Peach, you're either a gentle soul who has never sworn in their life, or the toughest person in the room. If you play Yoshi, you're usually the life of the party. You have a positive attitude about everything, no matter the situation. If you play Toad, you're usually the funniest person in the room, but you can also be a bit loud and edgy at times. If you play Wario, you enjoy being the villain, and you also think it's funny to annoy your friends. If you play Waluigi, you're the internet connoisseur. You spend way too much time on Reddit and you're always quoting memes. If you play Donkey Kong, you're incredibly competitive and you love to brag about winning when you beat your friends. If you play Bowser, you like being seen as the tough guy despite being the kindest person anyone will ever meet. If you play Shy Guy, you're a super chill person who's usually good at most games without even trying. Despite always winning, you're humble and you never brag about it. If you play Daisy, you're a true tomboy girl and everyone loves you. You're extremely friendly and an amazing friend. If you play Toadette, you're someone who's always trying out new hobbies and you get upset if you're not immediately good at all of them. If you play Lakitu, you're honestly just there for the vibes. You're a fun person who everyone gets along with and you've never had beef with anyone in your entire life. If you play Link, Zelda's your favorite series, and despite not playing Mario Kart as much, you will still stomp all your friends whenever you play. If you play Wiggler, you started playing him for the memes, but now you can't stop, which is an equivalent to everything else that you do in your life. If you play any of the baby characters, you usually enjoy a challenge. You like to play most games on the hardest difficulties, and you never give up no matter how challenging. If you play King Boo, you're usually pretty shy in general, but deep down you're actually quite the funny and friendly person. If you play Rosalina, you're someone who always keeps to themselves. You're very caring and you're also super competitive, but you're humble and you won't brag about winning. If you play Koopa, you're a super chill person and you never take things too seriously. You just like to vibe and have a good time. If you play Isabelle or Villager, you're a big fan of the Animal Crossing series. And while you don't play competitive games that often, you're surprisingly very good at them. If you play Dry Bowser, you're tough and intimidating, but you're actually a super nice person who's really fun to hang out with. If you play any of the Koopalings, you like to be different. You don't conform to the norm, and you're also very organized and very fashionable. If you play Petey Piranha, you grew up with Double Dash and you're very nostalgic. You probably collect retro consoles and older games, but you're also very friendly. If you play Tanuki Mario or Cat Peach, you're a very wholesome person and you will always choose to help others first. And you're also very good at video games. If you play Drybones, you're a perfectionist who loves to be organized. You're very loyal and you always follow rules and procedures. You can be a bit uptight, but generally you're a very kind friend. If you play Kamek, you're someone who's very analytical. You're also an introvert most of the time, but you're also very creative and very smart. If you play Bowser Jr., you're usually very bold and you will not take no for an answer. You always follow through with your goals. You're also very artsy and crafty. If you play Birdo, you're very kind and you love to make people happy. You're very easygoing and social. You're also very funny and you love to make people laugh. If you play Inkling, not only are you a Splatoon fiend, but you're someone who's very innovative. You're also extremely competitive and you like to be the best at everything you do. If you play Metal Mario or Pink Gold Peach, you like to be different. You love experimenting with new things like trying out new hobbies, learning new skills, and you're very good with your hands. If you play Funky Kong, you're the life of the party. You're cool, confident, spontaneous, and adventurous. You're also very competitive and you always try hard at any game that you play. If you play Diddy Kong, you're all about just having a good time. You might not always come in first, but your vibes are always high. You're funny and you love to make people laugh. If you play Pauline, you're a natural born leader. You're smart and strategic and you love to plan things ahead. You're also very fashionable and you're incredibly good at most games that you play. If you play Peachette, you're someone who's elegant and charming. You effortlessly stand out in a crowd, but you're also very down to earth and very chill. You enjoy relaxing games just as much as competitive ones. And last but not least, if you play the Mii, you're someone who values self-expression. You're confident and unique. You're also an old school gamer who probably owns every Nintendo console ever made.